Greetings, birds, turds, and nerds! How's everyone doing? Anti-Tracker just ended his stream. And let's see who gets up here. I probably should open up another page with my own channel here so I can read the chat. And Life with Matthew made it.
Hey, Wesley.
Greetings, Life with Matthew.
Greetings.
So how is life with Matthew?
It's actually pretty good. Just honestly, I was shocked to find out today was Friday.
And Thomas Potts is first in the chat.
Hey, Thomas.
I think he's following me. Or am I following him? And everyone is behind Yosef, so. Roxella is second. And if anyone else wants on the chat, let me know. I'll have up to 3. I like my streams a little bit more streamlined. I've noticed when 4 or 5 get on the StreamYards, the conversations tend to get a little hectic.
Yeah, it's hard to keep it balanced. I mean, it's really easy for just to turn into a yelling match.
Yeah, I mean, even if we're being polite to each other, it's like, oof, ooh, wow, there's actually dust in my book. I pulled out my copy of The Princess Bride to make sure I wasn't wrong. But I do remember every single time I read the book, the extra T. I know it's silent, but the extra T drives me nuts.
I see the book is kind of weird compared to the movie, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it does have the same idea where it actually is a grandfather telling the story to his grandson, but it cuts in and out a lot more. And it's been a long time, so I don't remember all the details.
I want to say Buttercup was a lot more bratty.
Add to my many the chat is completely ignored. Yeah, Thomas Potts is saying if too many people get on the StreamYards, chat doesn't even get read.
It's true. It really is. And even when like on the virtual pub, I'll see an interesting chat and it's just so hard to get that into the stream.
Yeah. I'm a little sad that we didn't get to play last night, Call of Cthulhu, but I understand a player couldn't make it and another player's not ready.
Yeah. Which hopefully
by next week, I am free Thursday.
Oh, you don't know right now?
What? No. I mean, for everyone else.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I am totally free. Well, Thursday, except for my other RP group might want to play in the afternoon. But in the evening, I should be completely free.
Thomas, you should come join us live whenever you feel like that. Like,
you want on the stream, Thomas Potts? We will give you the mic.
I was gonna say,
metaphorically, you have to bring your own mic to.
High quality equipment is not required, as I think everyone can tell from the live streams we do around here.
I've got I'm guessing here, but like $40 headset, maybe 60 at the most. So that's not break the bank equipment. And I hate the way I sound, but I know that it's just when you hear your own voice, it always sounds different. The tone, sounds off.
Yeah.
Do you ever have that problem when you listen to your own recordings? And Zachary, hey all, followed my way over. And Zachary says again, hello hello all. Thomas Potts, I'm downloading stuff on PC, so it's running slow. Also, I don't like talking. So you like your chest to be read. You don't like to actually be heard. I don't know. I was kind of like that. Everyone's got different levels of like camera shy or stage fright or however you want to call it, being up in front and being seen.
Yeah.
I mean, well, one reason I don't use a camera is because I just don't have one, but the other is I don't necessarily want to be seen on camera. If I had my room set up for streaming, I probably wouldn't mind, but
Yeah, and sometimes I just feel lazy and don't want to turn on all the lights. And
Thomas Pot says you skipped my trademarked hello, you son of a bitch. What was his first comment?
hello, nerds, turds, and
Yeah, he
no,
said
greetings,
green
turds,
turds,
birds, and
birds,
nerds.
and nerds. That's mine. Did anyone else say it before me?
I don't know.
If I did steal it, I've stolen it for a long time now. And Matt, how is that pronounced? Darth Hastro?
Haster, Darth
Hastro?
Haster. Is that a Greek god? No, Egyptian, isn't it?
I'm not. Oh, drunken philosopher. Hello, my old friend.
Hello.
Now, are you the drunken philosopher tonight, or are
I
you
am
Mr.
the drunken philosopher tonight, I guarantee. I am not Mr. CCDV tonight. So what are we talking about?
Well, this stream wasn't really planned. It was more like Anti-Tricker was like, "Who's on next?" And I was like, "Okay, oh, Matt kind of coaxed me into it.
It's true, I did.
Matt wanted me to play Final Fantasy VII, but I thought I explained to him the slight difficulties.
Because Final Fantasy VII sucks?
No, it's only on the PS4, and streaming on the PS4 kind of sucks. Because what I would have to do is I'd have to have my computer on and my PlayStation 4 on, do the streaming through the PS4, but be able to read the chat through my computer because none of the chat comes through on my screen on the PS4.
Understood.
I also can't get any additional people on there. Which, unless there's a lot of chat going, I have like nothing really to respond to.
So you're throwing up a live stream and saying, "Hey, let's see what happens."
Yep.
How would you do that?
Well, you got quite a few people from Anti-Trekker coming over to support you.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
I need one more sub to reach 100, which is my goal.
Right on.
I'm not gonna have a huge goal of like 10,000 or whatever. My goal is 100, and when I reach it, I'm good. So, if anyone watching hasn't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. I promise I won't butt pest you anymore.
Just to hit that 100. That's awesome, though.
My goal is, gosh, how many subs does Gary have? 9.7. Yeah, my goal is to get all 9.7 from Rock Solid, apparently.
Well, I'll make like 5 more accounts and then subscribe to you.
Loki
Loki
made it to 500 subs today.
All right.
And so he had his celebration.
Cool.
And Jedi Bill and I were hosting a after party. And then I saw you come on, so I thought I'd come over and see what you guys were talking about.
And we've got a new guest. I've never had you on, Darth. Hello?
Darth Haster is sometimes having trouble with his internet connection. So,
Wesley Crusher, how you doing? Life with Matthew, how's it going?
Hey, Darth. I saw your chat that is from the Cthulhu mythos.
Yes.
That is very cool. We just started The Haunting from the Cthulhu tabletop. Which, so no spoilers.
How is that? How is that? I've been meaning to take a look into it. Is it good? Are you liking it so far?
Yeah, Wes, are you liking it so far?
Yeah, I want to. I want to see how it ends.
I'm being the keeper for this one, and
I definitely hope my character doesn't die.
and it's not the stock hunting playthrough. I have modified this a fair bit, to be honest.
So what'd you mod it with?
So what I did is it's like most of the Cthulhu stuff happens up in the Northeast, Boston and stuff. I modified it to be in Fort Worth, which is I live in Texas, so I know this area really well, so I can kind of do things on the fly like that.
Of course. Adapt it to what you know.
And then I took all the handouts they suggested, and there's been an amazing resource. It's yogsloth.net.
Yogsathoth.net.
Yog-Sothoth.com. Excuse me, yog-sothoth.com. And they have a form there that it takes like forever to become a member on it. They're only accepting registration at certain times, and
that is ridiculous.
It is.
I've
but it's
tried to get on there myself.
And they had some better handouts than was in the book. I said, that's nice, but I need to redo all of them to work with my campaign. So I took their general concept, redid all of them, and then I've added in several more locations. We'll see if we make it there or not. Everyone might just go die. I mean, that's always a possibility. Or go insane.
Please don't kill me. Go insane, okay, but
Mine's actually based out of my hometown, but it's based off the Ruth Ann Music book, Green Hills of Magic. That's what I called my campaign.
Okay.
The Green Hills of Magic, because it's based out of basically my home state.
Very cool.
So yeah, I like the Call of Cthulhu tabletop. I'm a dungeon master / keeper myself.
Now, are you working with the latest version of Cthulhu?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you play any of the older stuff?
No, I just got into the Call of Cthulhu games. I've been mainly a player of Dungeons and Dragons for
what edition?
Since second edition.
Since second, wow.
So that's like AD&D.
Yeah, basically. Yes. Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, yes. Oh god, I hate THAC0. Wish it never existed. Third edition was great. Fifth edition is good, but it could use some of it could use a little tweakings, especially if you're getting bored with combat. I like adding fourth edition stuff to fifth edition to spice up the combat.
I'm a big fan of fourth edition just because I had a really good DM that could pull together a good story. So he was using the system of 4, but his own stories.
I'm glad you're not suffering the Matt Mercer effect. That's good.
I only just barely recently got into D&D, and Digit 11, my son, is actually hosting the online games for the last couple of weeks now, and he's actually really happy with it.
Wait, who was that? The person that was running the game when I stumbled into it?
No, actually, that was our friend Brian. But yeah, Digit 11 set up the game for that night
because that was hilarious and awesome.
Oh, it was a lot of fun. It really was.
I was also so drunk I didn't know what I was doing. But apparently, I described my character good enough to play.
Oh yeah, and we did play for about 2 hours. So
was it really?
It was about 2 hours. Yeah.
I stumbled into one of your son's sessions once. It was a barrel of laughs.
And Zachary says never played Dungeons and Dragons, would like to try. Well, you got to find a friend, or at least a friend or something, someone who has played before.
I'm actually DMing on my Discord. I'm
how do you
trying to
like the
get people
remote?
together.
How do you like the remote? Because I always had a hard time doing remote sessions for D&D, but Cthulhu seems like it's more malleable for that. Like it's more theater of the mind anyway.
Rock Solid's like nerds. Wait, I
It's
can
all
highlight threats.
it's all theater of the mind.
Nerds.
If you really want to get technical, not
Well, yeah.
everybody needs miniatures.
But it's definitely nice to have a map and miniatures for someone who's visual, at least for the combat parts of the session. The dialogue ones, dialogue parts you can do with just some pictures and.
Yeah, but that's when you. That's what I was thinking of, giving it up to StreamYards and doing it that way. That way, I could just pop up my camera and be like, "Hey, here's the map, and here's you, and what do you want to do next?"
Mm-hmm.
I put Digit 11 in the private chat, and he is hosting like 2 or 3 games a week. So if you guys want to join in, create a character and things like that, he'll DM the session.
Do you want that seen by everyone or just in the private chat?
Oh no, by everyone. Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, Zachary Gibbons says he never played, and since Digit 11 is an amateur DM, it's a perfect place to start.
Yeah,
and hopefully within the next couple days, we did our first session, and I've been trying to edit it, and I'll hopefully have that up on the channel by like first of next week.
I just started DMing 2 years ago. Really, DMing, keeping a year ago. So I'm still in 7th edition. But yeah, we really just started. Really an amateur group, beer and pretzels type. Well, the old group was a beer and pretzels type group. Now that this thing that shall not be named has taken over the world. Thanks, China.
Real quick, DQ Doom says, "Do you wear a cape when you play, Wesley?" No, I do not wear a cape. I've actually only ever even worn a quote unquote costume once at a game session.
If you don't do it, where's the immersion?
And then, greetings, Captain Trek.
Jedi Bill is going nuts, so I'm gonna duck out of here and go back and support Jedi Bill. He's been on for about 4.5 hours, so I'm gonna go and support him on his channel. So if you get tired of talking about gibberish, you can come over and talk about gibberish with us.
Yeah, I was over there myself. It was actually getting kind of fun.
Yeah,
but I'll stay and talk Dungeon Mastery.
So, real quick, have you subscribed yet to my channel?
Ooh, put him on the spot.
Yeah. Ooh.
I'll subscribe as soon as I can actually get back into the chat. How about that?
Oh, you'll be number 100. You'll be number 100.
I was gonna say, I'm assuming you're talking to Darth Aster because I subscribed a while ago.
You know what? Get me back in the show. I'll be right back. I'll do that right now. I'll give you your 100.
Sweet.
All right, I'll be back. I gotta go support Jedi Bill.
Later, man.
All right, guys. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah. And then there were 2.
Silence. Just kidding. Yay! Hold on, I gotta refresh my page. 100.
Nice.
100 subs. Woo! Now I can apply to be a certified nerd.
You weren't already?
No, they've got a 100 sub requirement.
Oh, I thought you were.
So I think I gotta tell Bird of Prey or something. I don't know.
What about 100 sub requirement?
I don't know all the details, but there's like this certified nerd YouTube list that Bird of Prey takes care of, or is it Anti-Tracker? I'm not sure, but you have to have 100 subs to be on the list,
Mm-hmm.
and I think you have to have so much content, which I don't
That
really have.
seems
I don't.
kind of weird.
I don't really put out enough content, but I'm sure Bird will put me on the list.
Oh, my tentacles. Seems kind of eldritch to me.
And Thomas Potts says you have 100 subs unsubbing. Damn it. That's something Cinnabon would do to me. Good thing he's not here. But
He's one else
Yeah,
who
that
needs to
does-
jump onto these live streams more.
yeah, he's been doing a lot of Red Dead, but he hasn't been on like a lot of StreamYard stuff.
Yeah.
And
I
every
miss getting to
single
hang out with him. We used to hang out all the time.
every single time I hop on hit one of his streams, he crashes his horse. Now he does that multiple times throughout the stream, but it's like exactly as soon as I get on, the first thing I see is Arthur going, "Ah!" and then just Cinnabon going, "Son of a bitch!"
That's where that horse can't walk without tripping on a pebble.
Dude, he's
That's
just
every horse in Red Dead, though. Seriously.
I don't have. I mean, I've had crashes, but not nearly as many as him. I might have like one or two, in a gameplay session, not like 20 or 30. Thomas Potts says he uploaded it. Wait, hold on, let me put that up. I uploaded a video of one of his crashes. Was it one of his best crashes? Someone should like.
Somebody should make a crash compilation.
Yeah. Every single time Cinnabon has crashed.
That'd be awesome.
I
just imagine we go up to do that, and he's like delisted all of them.
That'd be like me and my Bloodborne cheap death compilations.
I don't think he got the joke too. I made. I said, who would win in a race? Cinnabon on his horse or Bird of Prey in a spaceship? And then I said, yeah, Bird of Prey might get to the finish line first, but he would crash into the finish line.
Well, as long as there wasn't any towers within like a 5-mile radius.
And as long as there's no rocks, Cinnabon might not crash.
Tiki of Doom, does the Asian driver stereotype apply to digital horses?
Wow.
Damn, man. That's dark.
Anyways.
That's harsh.
Darf. Do you put out content on your channel? Come on, tell us more about yourself.
I've been around on StreamYards guesting, talking about Star Wars and random movies and pop culture stuff, and talked about H.P. Lovecraft and other things. I play video games and live stream them and have fun. Mostly Bloodborne, Killing Floor, anything with a H.P. Lovecraft reference.
So you're kind of like my channel, just different games.
Yeah. Anything that has anything with love and tentacles and cosmic horror.
Have you seen the YouTube channel Seth Sarkowski? I think is his name. He does a lot of
Yes, I love Seth. He's a great guy. He's also one of the members of the H.P. Lovecraft Historical Society.
Oh.
Well, okay, so I know Rock Solid's lying to me unless he unsubbed before I reached 100, because now I'm at 101.
Also, Rock Solid, you should check Twitter. I sent you a message. I'm gonna blame him for my upcoming dearth of alcohol during my virtual pubs.
Okay.
You're getting drunk on your virtual pubs?
No.
How does
I
that
have a
happen?
couple drinks on my virtual pubs, but I'm not going to be able to buy alcohol for a while because he got me onto some some retro stuff, and it's expensive.
Retro stuff like Pabst Blue Ribbon or Schlitz. You buying Schlitz off of Amazon?
No, like Sega Genesis and Nintendos and stuff like that, and getting the most that you can out of them.
Oh, I thought you were talking like retro beers and retro brews. I was like, okay.
No. If I did a retro brew, I would want a really old whiskey.
Ooh.
I should pull out my old systems and see how well they're working. I should have 2 Sega Genesis, a Sega Saturn, PlayStation the original.
I'm in the market for a Nintendo 64 and a copy of Quake.
Oh yeah, they did do a 64 port of Quake.
And it's one of the better versions that was
Gary,
ported.
I got S-Cart because that's what I'm using.
Wait, what? What's he talking about?
And I keep saying S-Cart. SCART. I got SCART because that's what I'm using.
If I don't be careful, I'm gonna SCART.
What is he talking about?
So there is all the old systems, they do like 240p most of the time. And so in order to get better quality, you can use SCART cables, which is something they did over in Europe. And it's your red, green, blue, basically, and then a sync line. And you can do different ways of things. You can buy cables to convert everything over to component, which is like our 3 cables. It's not red, green, blue, but it's almost red, green, blue. But it was so expensive when I did the price breakdown. The cost of the cables was so high that it was better off for me just to use SCART stuff and get a RetroTink 2X SCART converter to HDMI.
Isn't it like $400 some to mod out a Nintendo 64 for HDMI?
If you have someone do it for you, it can get pricey. Or if you buy one that's already been modded, it can get pricey. But if you buy a 64 by itself and then do the mod yourself, it's not that bad. Sega.
It's Sonic.
It's Sonic. We're all talking about. Now hold on, the game volume is ridiculously loud right now.
Please don't make me go deaf.
And my controller's not working for some reason.
There it goes.
Now I'm using the
Now we can't hear it. I don't think you selected share audio.
Yeah, I didn't put on the audio because I didn't want to kill the stream with.
Copyright.
Well,
it's
also,
hard to tell if they're going to copyright music from old games.
I think I started a save file of each character just to get one going. So I've got Sonic and Tails, Knuckles, Mighty, Ray, and Tails by himself. Which one should I do?
I have never seen the yellow guy in my life.
This is Ray the Squirrel. He's kind of like the not popular character. But he's got this glide. Yeah.
Now this is something they added, I'm assuming. I don't remember him being in...
This is Sonic Mania, not the actual like Sonic one or anything. But it's a really good retro style game.
Yeah, so
Ah.
I have an N64 Rock Solid, but it is one of the NS2s. I think there's an RGB kit for that. It might be
Ow.
HDMI now. Like that might be my only option.
Yeah, and if you want an N64, you need that expansion pack.
Oh, I think
Without a
Gary's
doubt.
in the back, maybe.
Yeah, let me get him in. He'll be like, why the hell are you playing that game? Hello, Rock Solid Productions.
Wait for it.
Sonic Mania is one of the greatest games ever produced.
Now, why is
I can
that?
agree with that.
I
makes it-
love it. I
It's
love
a
it
good
as a
overall
Sonic
game.
fan.
It's just good.
Okay.
You can actually
All
tell
right.
you can tell they put love into it.
Well, it wasn't actually made by Sega, first of all.
Yeah, it was more made by Sonic fans than.
Well, it was made by Christian Whitehead, who's the fan, yeah.
I
Okay.
forgot the electric ones draw the rings in.
Oh.
There's a couple different mods you can do. First of all, an HDMI mod for an N64 can be done to any variant of the system. The actual kit itself runs about $165, and then having it installed from there is going to cost you another 100, 150, $200 depending on who does it. Doing an RGB mod is fairly easy and inexpensive. The kit itself, if you have an NS1 serial number, is about $35. If you have an NS2 serial number, or if you have any of the Funtastic variants of the system, that will cost. I don't know what it costs. That's a different mod board by a person by the name of Tim Worthington. I've never used one of his kits, so I don't know how well they go. I normally stick to the Voltar RGB mod kits.
Oh, fuck that up.
This is
I messed it up as soon as I got in there. Sorry, you guys keep going.
So, and yeah, SCART's just terrible, Matthew. It just is.
What? No, I disagree.
If I take I have SCART cables for my Genesis, and I have my HD Retrovision component video cables for my Genesis. Both of
Mhm.
them going into my FrameMeister. Both of them with 5 times line multiplication. My component video cables look better.
I think you got some bad SCART cables then.
No, sir. I use Insurrection Industries cables. They're good quality cables.
Those are good quality cables. So those are expensive cables too.
No, they're only like $25-$30.
Oh, the ones I was looking at were a lot more.
Well, if you go to CastlemaniaGames.com and use promo code ROCKSOLID10, you can save 10% off of most items on the website.
You plugged that channel.
Plus, if you also go ahead and he has a promo over there called Castle Cash, where the more you spend, the more you earn towards your future purchases. And the nice thing about it is Castle Cash is just like cash, where the more you spend, the more you earn towards future purchases. And if you have $10 in Castle Cash, you have $10 to spend at the castle. Again, that's CastlemaniaGames.com.
Ow.
I actually went over to Castlemania looking for the retro tinks, and it looked like they were sold out or hadn't gotten them in stock yet.
I know.
It looks
so
like they're
the guy
kind
who
of
developed
low
it,
on
his name is
stock.
Mike Chi. I know he's been waiting on getting another batch in. He's been kind of hurt by COVID with production runs and stuff.
Yeah. I'm honestly surprised you've had such a bad experience with the SCART cables.
I would just rather use Component. Because the nice thing is Component will just plug into a TV as well.
Ah.
Yeah.
Forgot press down to go up.
Down to go up?
With his gliding. It's like he pulls his head
Out
back
of his
to go up.
ass?
he's got aircraft controls.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah,
Zachary, the
basically.
Sonic movie was great. I did a review on it, and it was a ton of fun.
It was good. It wasn't great. It was good.
I feel bad that I still haven't seen it.
Hold on here, Matthew. Did you order your retro tank through Castlemania?
They didn't have it. I had to order straight from
Okay, that's why I'm
Yeah.
looking at what you sent me. I'm like, why are you paying for shipping? You shouldn't have had to pay for shipping.
yeah.
That's okay. Matthew's just jealous that my desoldering station gets here tomorrow.
I actually am extremely jealous of that. Plus, I can't tell if you're missing the jumps or if it's just
No, I'm
lagging.
trying to
Because
trying to see if I can make it to the other side of that.
because what we see is he'll be flying and then he's just on the
Float.
ground.
Float, Ray, float.
If you haven't noticed, Ray is my least favorite character to play as.
Well, nobody likes Ray. I mean, everyone prefers Luke. I mean, it just goes without saying.
But
I mean, yeah, I can get through the level, but his gliding is pretty much just useless. Knuckles gliding is helpful.
Knuckles' gliding is amazing.
I mean, look at that. He's like, ah! Oh, fuck.
Ray's
and Thomas
just
Pitts,
sad.
that wasn't spamming. That was advertising. There's a difference.
It's all right.
And
Rock Solid can talk about what he wants. Oh, son of a...
No Eldritch beings were harmed during the making of this shameless plug.
I am not doing good against this boss. And I'm out of rings.
Oh, and the other thing, Wes, I want to let you know is you can actually use StreamYard and OBS to be able to stream console games and have audience interaction.
How do I set that up?
So one of the things you need to do is you need to get, let me find the name of the software. You have to use OBS. You can't use StreamYard's OBS. And basically what you end up doing is you set up a virtual cam out of OBS. So that way you can appear in it. And then you set up another feed in there for the video feed from whatever you're capturing from using, you know, an Elgato or an Easy Cap or something like that. And then the final thing you need to do is you need to set up a virtual audio mixer so that you can mix in your audio, the game audio, and then the audience audio.
That sounds like a lot of work. You'd have to probably walk me through it.
Yeah, I gotta jump out here. It's late where I am, and I gotta get up early in the morning.
Because he has to go to work to pay for all the retro stuff he's going to be buying.
On a Saturday, true. Matt? You're going to work on Saturday?
No, I'm actually hoping to hit a bike ride first thing in the morning. If it's dried out enough, then I should be able to hit 100 miles this week, and I'm really excited about that.
All right, man.
I know.
Have fun with that.
I have to cut out too, so.
See you later.
Well, on that note, I'm going to take off too because it is almost midnight here and I am exhausted. So.
No, everyone's leaving me.
It is 12:32 here.
Wes is so ronery. So ronery.
I will be once everyone leaves.
Well, and plus the wife is not home tonight, so I get the bed to myself. So I'm looking forward to spreading out and getting a good night's sleep without a baby crying at some point in the night.
All right, man.
So, but yeah, if
Go
you want
enjoy
help
that.
getting set up with OBS and everything and how to do it, I can walk you through it sometime.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to talk about it. I'll hit you up on Discord or something.
All right, sounds good. Have a good night, guys.
Right.
And are you
And
sticking
it
around,
was
Darth? Or
well. I don't know if I should stay or should I go at this point because it's just me and you. Hey, Wes. Kind of feel bad, like leaving you high and dry like this. I was gonna go, but now I'm like, oh, what to do? What to do? Decisions. Should I stay or should I go now?
and the chat's not being the most lively.
Yeah.
I just put on Sonic Mania to have it in the background because Rock Solid came on and not like
It
I
was a good.
wasn't doing it for an
Go ahead.
actual like what do you call it? Let's play. You know, it's just have it in the background while we talked about old games.
That's what I've been doing lately. Is the Let's Play. I've been doing a Let's Play on Bloodborne and pointing out ties to Lovecraft's writings and pointing out the stories and how it ties in.
I'll have to try to watch some of your videos. I was doing Metal Gear Solid 5, but just not a serious playthrough of it. Just kind of like messing around.
Next episode's really going to be a deep dive because I'm really just starting to fall into the stride. I'm about halfway through it already. So I think it's about time to delve into the lore and how it pertains to Lovecraft and cosmic horror in general.
All right. Well, anyone still alive?
No.
Looks like the chat is in stasis. Well, I'll probably call it a night.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea. It was nice meeting you. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah. Either we'll do this again or on your channel.
I can only guest on other people's channels. I'm doing this on my phone until I can figure that out.
All right. Well,
You get,
are you on Anti-Trekker's Discord channel?
I don't think so. I'm not on that list you were talking about. That you got to have at least 100 subs or something. Yeah, I'm not that.
No. I'm talking about something else. Look, stick around. I'm going to end the stream. And thank you everyone stopping by, watching this live stream. Just doing a little bit of hanging out, and I'll see you everyone around. Have a good night.